We live, baby. We back. Today I'm going to pull this off here, turbo manifold. It's just, I only got one nut on there just so I could hold some stuff up. And there's a coolant fitting. You probably can't see it down in there. Basically underneath there, we're gonna pull that out. And I don't remember what I did with the fitting. It might be inside. I hope it's inside. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, it's in a box. I know where it's at. That will go in there, and then we got some -6 hose from Evil Energy. Shout out to them. We're gonna put a 90 on here, run it through, around, and up and in for a feed. Then the return comes out this side. It's going to come out of here, go out and around, and yeah, this is horrible. Where's that nipple hat? Right there. See that open nipple? That goes to the block. The drain in the block. That's the heater core return. That's where the coolant returns to the block. So that'll be plenty good. Feed, return. That's the goal for today. I may not get the lines made because I still need to get some heat shrink. Not heat shrink, oh my god. Heat sleeve and stuff. And I don't really want to finalize all that until I have that. We'll see. But I won't film none of this because I can't. Please forgive me, my shop is a mess, but my math gas motor ran out. My little brother borrowed the torch for a little while, and all of a sudden it's out of gas. Must be nice. So I borrowed one of these from my friend. And what we're going to do is, now I can show you that plug I was referring to. Right there, that guy. As you can see, I had a socket on there, but it wasn't necessarily loose. So we're gonna find out what size that boy is. That bad boy. Not a 12. That's 14. I don't even have a 14. Ain't that cute? 13. It's a 14. I don't have one. Probably got a short one. Yep, there it is. A shorty 14. A shorty 14 mil. So now we're just going to heat it up and hopefully it will come out without breaking off. That would be a tragedy. A true tragedy. Don't know if that was on there long enough, but there's only one way to find out. Yeah, that's tight. That's kind of scary. Oof. that thing that feels frozen. I mean, I was just a lost boy. I was just a lost boy out in the woods with no way to survive. That's what heat has done for my wrenching abilities. Shout out to my boss. Because I was always like, heat, it's not going to make that much of a difference if it's hot. It makes a humongous difference. So we'll take that plug, drop it there because it's extremely hot. Yeah, drop it on the OSB bench. It shouldn't catch on fire. Shouldn't. Now I'm going to track down my other fitting that I got. It should be in here. Should. And we'll come back to me putting that in. There it is. It's the thread pitch of the block to -6 AN. This hole isn't very deep. You're probably not going to be able to tell. Where did my brake clean go? Give me a second here. Ow. You still can't. What the? it's not very deep. There's not very many threads in there. So this thing kind of sticks out a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think if I tighten it down good and put some stuff on it, it'll be fine. I mean, there's seriously like, I'm gonna grab a rag and show you. There's like 4 threads in it. Get up in there, clean it out. There's not very many threads in there. I mean, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5. But it's not very deep, and it makes me nervous. But I think if I put some sealer on this, I mean, this has been in there for what? Probably since this engine came out of the manufacturing facility. So I think it'll be just fine. So we're gonna get some leak lock, like I was using on the turbo. Look at that. Look at that intake manifold. Came out gangster. I mean, I just hit it with a wire brush. It came out pretty good for what it is. I don't know if I showed this, but I did. The heater core lines. Here's the turbo drain. I showed you that from over there. Put this thing back on a tripod. This is horrible. Absolutely. I really am in desperate need of a nice setup for my camera, bro, because this isn't working. I guess you have to set it at an angle. That's all I can do. So we're going to take this guy, put a little dab on there, just run it around. I am paranoid about this, so I'm going to put more on it than I even really should. Okay, we're good and covered there. Down here, stab it. Oh. Get up in there, bro. What's the deal? It does go in a good bit. That should be fine. Okay, that's threaded in there. I wonder what size it is. Probably a deep well 14 that I don't have because of that. The dash 6. It might be a 15. We might be good. What a 15. 15. Here we go. No, 16. Here we go. 16. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this will be fun. Okay, and then you drop the ratchet on the ground. Good way to limit yourself. If you have a bad habit of over tightening things, is like grab the top half of your ratchet like this and just limit yourself, because you will break it off. That should be plenty good, more than good. Wipe it down with my fingies. I'll get a rag and clean it up, but okay. Coolant feed for the turbo inserted. I really needed to figure out a good camera setup. I mean, this thing's all right if you're standing still, but it sucks for literally everything else. So, or just have my old lady come out and start filming me. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. Okay, now we got our dash 6 hose. We got our 90 on there, and it's time to start half-ass mocking some stuff up. I'm going to put the coolant fittings in the turbo. Won't do that on cam because who cares. Put 290s on there, and then bolt it back on here real quick, and just kind of get some hose lengths, mark them up, and then we'll go back through, cut them. On this AN line, you want to make sure that you don't have that going on, because that's no bueno. You want to cut that off nice and flush where there's no burrs. Then slip your fitting on, slip your thing over it. It's been a minute since I've done AN fittings, but once you do it once, it comes to you every time. It's pretty simple stuff. A cheat code for this is take black electrical tape, wrap it around this, and then cut the middle of the electrical tape, and then take the tape back off, and you got a perfect thing. Because if you cut it just raw out in the open like this, you're gonna burr all that up. It's just no good. No good. So I'm gonna set that on there, bam, and do what I just told you. Can't film it because I have a shitty setup. Okay, so like I explained in the last clip, -6, we're doing turbo coolant feed lines. We're just gonna get started here. Get you some black electrical tape. You may be able to use other tape. Electrical tape has always worked for me, and that's been my thing, so that's what I do. You just want to take it, take your end, place it wherever you want. Don't let it roll up, and just get you a nice wrap on there. I'm filming through the front camera because I don't know. This sucks. I need a filmer. Get you a good bit on there, not too much, not too little. About yay much. You can't really tell thickness, but whatever. I actually forgot that I bought this nice bandsaw from Harbor Freight. Don't mind my receding hairline. I'm not ready to let go yet. I'm gonna open that up, throw a blade in it, and use it to cut this. It might be better, it might not. It might be worse. This guy. I'm doing my downpipe and stuff on this thing as well, so this will definitely come in handy. Speaking of downpipe, I did get a sponsor for the car. I'm going to make a whole video separate about that, but paying for the downpipe, injectors, clutch setup, which I was on edge about doing because of budget reasons. So I might be able to make a little more jam on this than I wanted to, than I could make the first go round. So that'll be cool. Definitely blessed for that. Definitely blessed to have the opportunity to have someone wanna, help. So turn into an unboxing video real quick. I feel like that's all I get done doing. This thing is humongous. I didn't realize it was this big. Yeah. Set this down here. Get out of here. Set that there. Get a blade. I put them over here. Nice Harbor Freight Hercules blade. 18 TPI. Teeth per inch, I think that is. Well, shit. I thought this only came with one. That came with two. I bought 4 then, because I wanted to get one for aluminum and one for stainless. Because if you use stainless and mild steel, whatever, and hoses, because if you use one on steel and then you use it on aluminum, it contaminates it. So we don't need that. Let's take this guy. Why does it look like it's missing a piece? This goes in like this. That was more of a battle than I thought it was going to be. I put it on the first time and the little rubber track started falling off the wheel, so that's why. Now I need to run me extension cord, open this thing. This motherfucker got some horsepower. I don't know if that's good or bad yet. We'll see. I just figured I have it. I'm gonna try it out, see what it does. I mean, so far it looks all right. Okay, I'll take the tape off with you. Come here, get off there. Yeah, definitely not good. I mean, it's all right. Why did it do that, bro? That's annoying as fuck. Looks like I'm just gonna use the grinder. What a waste of time. Okay, so same deal. Take your black tape, tape around it like I showed you over there, and cut it with a grinder. I think that bandsaw is just a little too slow, and it's like catching the fibers or like the hairs, as you can see. It kind of just catches them and pulls it. Gets all funky, and I think the grinder is just way fast. It's way faster, and it's just gonna go through it, and then it should leave you with a nice edge. You might have to do it once or twice, but it should leave you with a nice edge. Trust me, trust. And as you can see, that is a much nicer, smoother edge. I think it's just that quickness in the cut that makes all the difference. Now we will pull the tape off here. Where did it start? There it is. We have a little bit. I think it's just because the tape pulls it, but that's enough. I can trim them with like a pair of nail clippers or something. Just that little bit of fuzz there, but that's much better than our last cut. Okay, now once you got that cut, you can slip your end on. These fittings come in two pieces. There's a deal that threads onto here, which is this, basically like a sleeve collar deal. And then, set this up here. This threads into this, like that. I'd put mine in by hand like this until I physically can't anymore. And then if you have a nice set of AN wrenches, grab here, tighten it up, bottom it out, you're good. Or a nice vise and a big old crescent wrench does the job. That fitting would not go on this line for some reason, but I had an old Vibrant 90 laying around and it went directly on. So I'm gonna tighten this together and then I'll show you the finished product on this. Alrighty, final product. Screwed onto our fitting we put in the block earlier. Comes up. Next step, put these coolant -6 bungs into the turbo. Take the manifold in the turbo, set it back on here. Hold this up about roughly where we need it. Mark it with something. Cut it. Put another fitting on. I think it's going to be 290s. I think that's the only way that that'll work. And then we're off and running. And then I got to order some heat sleeve. I should probably, I'll probably just dry mock this and not finalize the fittings on there. And then I will order heat sleeve and all that crap. Flip it over, put the fittings on for real. At least the top. That way I can slip the tube on without a battle because I don't want that pain. So yeah, that's the next step. Okay, as you can see, we got the manifold and turbo back on there. This is gonna snake up through here real nice. I want to be on the back side of that, I think. I could probably get like a clamp in it off of that exhaust manifold stud or off that 10 mil where that old ground went. Give it a little lean back here. Another 90 right there, and that'll go straight in. That'll be really nice. Really nice. Okay, so we got some parts in the mail. These actually didn't come in the mail. I got these from my boy, Richard Zink at Zink Motorsports. These didn't come in the mail. Those came from him as well. We got some Denso K-Series coil packs. Randy new. I opened that one. We got our hose that goes from here to the intake manifold. It's the thermostat bypass hose on Rock Auto. Where's the part number? You probably. Part number. Mine was roached. I was going to reuse it, but. Okay, so it's K-Series coil packs. 4 of them Johnnies. And then we have here a Hitachi 350Z. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Throttle body. As you know, we're going drive-by-wire on there. I don't know if I even did a video on this, but that is HDT Automotive's drive-by-wire adapter for the ka24det intake manifold. I think this is a 350Z throttle body. I don't know. I looked up the part number on one of the websites, and that's the one it gave me. There you go. Oh, there's the part number. Boom. If you need one, there you go. I think they use that on a lot of different things. I don't know. We also got flex fuel sensor from HDT. I think this is what it was. I think this is fuel pressure sensor. These hoses didn't come from them. Another intake air temp sensor from him as well. Bosch O2 sensor and weld-in bung, a couple other things, adapter harness, and that's it for this box. What else came in that box? Something came in there. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the ECU, but it's inside. I went with the Haltech Nexus S2. I was going to do a 1500, but the prices were so similar that he was like, you should go with the Nexus because it's a lot better. So that's what I did. It's inside though, because I have a phobia of someone breaking in and stealing things. And I don't know. Whatever. But it's inside. Is my camera correct? No, it's just scratched up. Okay. So we left off, we were making these lines, and the cheap fittings I used weren't good. So I went ahead and got some vibrants from my boy, like I told you, Zinc. And I needed this fire sleeve because I didn't want to finish these and put the 90 on here without sliding that on it first, because it is miserable trying to get that over one of those fittings because it's such a tight radius. It is no fun. So I'm probably going to finish those up tonight. I need to drill the hole in the oil pan for the oil drain bung. I need to make that line. I showed you a couple clips ago, or maybe last video, or the last video, the oil feed situation right here. That all went together real nice. I'm probably going to make a video plugging all these parts. The adapters and the thread pitch and the lines I used and this I used and that I used, and just put it up on one of the forums or one of the pages, because a lot of people are doing this and have been doing this, and that stuff will help. So I'm going to get to marking these fittings up, or marking these hoses up and making those. Okay, well, I did exactly what I didn't want to do, and put the fitting on before I put the fire sleeve on, but I'm going to take it back apart. I figured since I didn't listen and I did it anyways, I would just mock it up and see how it fits. It fits pretty good. Spin this baby right, probably going to be about right there. It might be a little bit, you know, back and forth, but that fits in there pretty good. So now I'm going to take this fitting back off again, since I don't know how to listen, and put the fire sleeve on, then put it back together. It should be fine. But yeah, peace. Okay, so we got one line done. Got some real nice DEI fire sleeve on there. It comes with this tape stuff to seal the ends of it. Really nice stuff. Don't mind the scratches I got on my brand new fittings because I'm a hillbilly and don't buy AN wrenches. But yeah, super nice piece. And the swivel fittings, man, it's worth the extra money to buy them because you're almost never gonna make it so that they're threaded in the perfect spot. So just buy the swivels. Don't be cheap. On we go. Okay, we got both lines made. Feed, two fittings on it. Return, real long. One fitting on the end. Open end on the other. Going over there. When you're done making these, you want to get your air compressor or whatever you got and blow them out because there's going to be rubber shavings and stuff in there. And if you're sliding stuff over it like heat sleeve, you can see like the hairs and stuff on there. You want to blow all that out of there. You don't want to feed that to your turbo if you care about it. If you don't care about it, feed it to it. It'll probably like it. But I'm just not going to do it. So they sent this nice tape with it. In some parts, it kind of is like a little loose, like it ain't sticking very good. But I'm imagining once it gets some heat in it, it'll probably be pretty good. These ones came out real good, other than the scratches because I'm a rookie. But that is done. Next, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll pick up the camera and show you. So, peace. Well, bam, shawty. Got that feed on there. Down, nice and super round. And we got that return on there. Nice down, super round, up around, over to my T like I told y'all. You already know I ain't playing, man. If you need a race car built, get at me. 330-999